There's something about a sunrise departure. New light, new energy, the start of a new day and a new adventure all at once. As we mentioned in last week's episode, the current leaving Bredor Lake on Cape Breton Island can be extremely strong, but we timed it just perfectly to ease out as first light hit the water. The plan? A 373 nautical mile sail northeast across Cabot Strait, all the way to St. John's, Newfoundland, a place neither of us has ever been. Just us, the boat, and a new corner of Canada we're about to discover. If you're a familiar face here, welcome back. And if you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe.
It's making pretty good ground. Winds are anywhere from 16 to 24 knots. Luckily, they're anywhere from the beam or just after the beam. It's making a pretty good sail. I was actually worried that it was going to be at a 150 to 170, almost 2 downwind, and it would have been kind of a harder sail. But there's a current that's pushing us more east, so we're having to aim more west, which is allowing us to put the wind at a more stable angle for the boat, so it's not too uncomfortable, because the waves in here, they're not like big sort of ocean swell, they're like a wind chop, so they're really short and steep, like 5 to 6 foot and less than 5 seconds. So it becomes like very like, whoa. Yeah, doing anywhere from 6.5 to almost 8 knots. So moving along. Well, the sea state definitely picked up. Some big boys. Well, we're definitely having to aim way off course because these waves are ridiculous. It threw everything out of our cupboards. Was not expecting this today. Sun's about to go down, but also the heat is going to go with it. The drop in temperature, the moment that sun's gone, it's got to be a 15-degree difference or more. Winds are still blowing 20 to 25 knots. It's supposed to die down. Who knows though. Luckily there's not too much night you know, it's 9 o'clock now. Sun comes up at 5, so not too many hours of darkness. 3:30 in the morning. We've just lost all the wind, so now we're motoring. We just got to this weird shelf. Literally went from like 1,400 feet deep to 125 feet deep, and we're still like 50 miles offshore. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a fish haven, meaning there's going to be a lot of fishing boats, which I can already see them. I don't want to say it, but I'm hoping there's not a lot of fishing traps, because it's dark right now, and now I'm having a motor. If I'm sailing through them, it's a little bit better because you can bounce off of them, but not when you're motoring. But I think the sun's going to come up in about maybe an hour and a half, so that should be good. Oh, there's a fishing boat over there.
It's the morning, and because we're motoring, the winds died in the middle of the night, so we had to start the engine up. It's okay because now it's actually calm enough for me to make food. We didn't really eat much because it was so hectic down below yesterday. We pretty much just grazed on whatever snacks were reachable, like in our snack drawers. Not much for real food, but today, real food. Got Travis a egg and bacon sandwich, and I'll probably have a yogurt with some fruit. We were just a little bit worried that if the wind died too much, we wouldn't be able to keep steady with the waves being the height that they were, but it wasn't too bad overnight. What's really cool is that we're passing by these islands right here. I didn't know they existed, but they're French islands, like they're territories of France. No, I lost them. They're so small. Oh, there they are. There's 2 mounds in the distance. Le Saint-Pierre and Petit Miquelon, Grand Miquelon. Probably butchering the names, but it's kind of cool. We did think about stopping there, but we're just doing a straight shot over to Newfoundland. We didn't want to break up our passage, check into the territories, and then check back into Canada upon arriving to Newfoundland. So I guess we'll just have to admire them from afar. Right, winds have picked up to the mid-teens, so engine's off, and we're going to be setting up wing on wing. That's good? Oh man, look at that rip in the sail bag. A little bit of a rip there. That's a big rip, actually.
That's a huge
It's like a
rip.
1.5 feet. Yesterday when we were trying to reef, there was too much pressure put on the sail bag when the sail came coming down. Because there's no battens.
Flopped over and
There's no battens in the sail bag, so there wasn't enough, I guess, rigidity to hold it up as the sail flopped over.
yeah. And then we ripped this away.
Oh yeah. Oh, Travis was so upset. His enclosure.
Yeah.
What was that from?
That was right when we were reefing.
It happened all at once.
Yeah, because there's some like huge waves, and that was like a wave came straight up here, and then it just took this part of the canvas and just like shredded it.
Right off the webbing. Like
Yeah,
pretty
so
much
we had a
where
wave like up to here.
But at least it's on the bottom though, so you can just patch that up. Because it's along the seam of the trim, like where the webbing is. So you wouldn't notice it. It just sucks that it ripped and you don't want it to shred upwards. So if we patch it up quick enough, hopefully it doesn't get any worse.
Ah, such a bummer.
Didn't even last, eh?
Nope, I'm not a skilled canvas guy.
Well, it wasn't really that. Was it on the seam? No, it wasn't
No,
really on the
literally
seam,
ripped.
so it's just the canvas. It wasn't you, Travis. You did a great job. But we're sailing!
Back to sailing.
And it's not crazy waves.
Not yet.
No, not crazy waves. It's
Hopefully,
comfortable.
It won't be.
The temperature is warm. It's nice. It's calm right now. You can have more real meals today.
Yeah, actually eat. Yesterday was a bit wild.
You have no appetite when it's moving all crazy though. But this is nice.
That is perfect. Beautiful day. We're flying along. We even found some Newfoundland here. Oh, what's up in front of us? Oh, bunch of dolphins. Ooh, come on, come on. Woohoo! Oh, must have seen me. I can see you.
Flies are making their way to us because we're going so slow right now. So there's whales somewhere in the distance, a little too far for the camera to pick up visual of.
Oh, right there.
Where?
Coming in.
Oh boy. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
So many. They're big too. Get out of here.
No,
oh boy.
Don't do that, don't do that.
Well, I don't like them. They bug me.
We gotta get a move
They
on
bug
before you do
me.
that.
Yeah, we gotta go a little faster. We're picking up way too many stowaways. Wow, there are so many whales. There are two more that I can see the mist from like their blowholes in the distance there. I was going down below to offload one of our memory cards that was full to talk about the whales, and just as I'm doing that, Travis is yelling, "Oh my gosh, there's one right in front of us." Unfortunately, we had two cameras out, so I was able to run out with the second camera and capture the one that was just, I guess, to the starboard of our bow, and that was truly epic. Like, I have never been that close to a humpback whale, heard it, saw the colors on the surface of the water. That was awesome. There's just so many of them too. Like, we can't keep our eyes off of the surface of the water. You can just see the blowholes in the distance. We're so close I can hear it. How awesome is that? I mean, we don't mind that we're motor sailing right now because it gives us a chance to be able to take this all in at like a nice pace. So yeah, we're loving Newfoundland so far. We had heard there were whales along the stretch of Newfoundland's coast, but wow, we were not ready for this. It was the warmest welcome, like they knew we were new here and had to show off. We've never been this close to so many whales, and the last time we had an encounter like this was back in the Dominican Republic in 2021. Even then, it wasn't like this. This was epic. We had maybe a dozen sightings just within this short stretch. After that incredible welcome from the whales, we couldn't wait to see what else Newfoundland had in store. And before we knew it, we began our approach into the Narrows, the dramatic gateway to St. John's Harbour. It's steep, narrow, and stunning. While Travis navigated us in, I got our dock lines and fenders ready for tying up. We're all tied up. This is the harbour here at St. John's. So typically to dock here, you call the harbour traffic control and let them know that you're coming in. They'll assign you a berth. But it's Sunday today, it was after hours, so we gave them a call and there was nobody at the dock. So they pretty much just told us head on in, see if there's space on these 2 designated piers. And if not, raft up to one of the other sailboats. But fortunately for us, there was space. And it's always like I don't know, I find it so stressful, especially when you're docking like while people are watching, so I can't imagine how Travis feels, but he always does such a good job. We got tied up. We had the help of the sailboat behind us, which was very nice. From what I hear, again, because there's no staff here yet, but it's supposed to be fairly inexpensive to tie up here. It's just a matter of if there's space. Sometimes they might reposition you if other boats come in, or you'll get rafted up too. Our lines are going from there all the way up to the biggest cleats we've ever tied up to. Look, it's bigger than you.
It ain't going anywhere. I was just thinking wrapping around that.
And the tide, I think we're at low tide right now, and the tide should only go up a couple of feet. So not a huge deal with how we have to set up our lines to account for it. It's pretty like industrial, because we're, I don't know, like we're looking at this, like, do we even need our fenders out? Because we've got these.
Ours is gonna do anything.
No, we've got these huge tires. We thought this one was a big one, eh?
Yeah.
Our big, the big circle fender techs. Oh yeah, exactly.
They have a board. Quite good.
Well, what if we tied them horizontal?
No,
like
still go inside.
The cylindrical ones, if we tied them, I guess.
You need a board. See how they have a board? Fend off the entire tire.
Oh yeah, just like a wooden plank. Nothing like docking right outside of downtown with the restaurant and patio seating.
Everyone's watching you.
I'm just glad it wasn't super busy and like this whole dock wasn't lined with fishing boats and you're trying to cram in. Back in business.
Back in business.
Look, you can hardly tell with where it is. Perfect.
Yeah,
especially that it was black on black thread.
A little more reinforced, I suppose. So.
How about that black thread, though?
It's key.
Nice.
Yeah, you can tighten it up more.
Now just the...
that
thing.
That's gonna look atrocious.
Newfoundland turned out to be nothing like we had expected.
Ta-da!
In next week's episode, we're wandering through the heart of St. John's, exploring old fishing villages, step back in time at historic sites, and soak in some of the most stunning coastal scenery we've ever seen. So hit subscribe and join along, because this adventure is just getting started.